Hey guys, so today we're going to work on our wrist mobility, specifically our wrist extension. Wrist extension is this movement here. You need wrist extension for push-ups, burpees, handstand push-ups, handstand walking, snatches, shoulder press. You need it for a lot of different movements. And I see a lot of athletes with pain when they go into wrist extension or they have really tight wrists. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is a passive wrist stretch. So I want you to come to your hands and knees, then point your fingers in towards you, and then the more you sit back towards your heels, the more of a stretch you're going to feel in your forearm here. If you feel any pinching on the closing side of the joint right here, then I want you to back off the stretch a little bit. So you're going to hold this stretch for about 2 minutes. Then we're going to do some PAILs and RAILs. PAILs is going to be pushing into the ground with your hand. So I want you to use your palm, your fingertips, and your knuckles all together. And you're going to feel that in different areas of your forearm. I want you to start at about 20% effort pushing down. It's an isometric contraction, so you're not going to actually move. And I want you to ramp that effort up gradually over 15 seconds up to about 80% effort. Then you're going to switch to the rails. Now the rails is going to be contracting on the other side, trying to pull yourself even deeper into wrist extension. And you're going to go straight from the PAILs into the rails and hold that for 10 seconds. After that, you're going to relax, go back to just a passive stretch, take a few deep breaths. Then you're going to do one more set of PAILs and RAILs. And then hold the stretch again for another 30 seconds or so, and then you can come out of that. So it's going to take you between 3 and 4 minutes, and that's going to help improve your passive wrist extension. Now, once we've improved our passive wrist extension, we want to try and make that active, and we want to add strength and control in that range of motion. So a quick test you can do to see how good your active wrist extension is just hold your hand out in front of you. Pull your fingers back and your hand back this way. This is now my passive wrist extension. Then I'm going to try and hold this, so engage all on this side. Let go and see how close I can be in this active wrist extension compared to my passive. Alright, so to improve that, what we're going to do is some passive range holds and some passive range lift-offs. So the passive range holds, you're going to turn your palms so your fingers are pointing away from you. You're going to lean forward until you feel a stretch and you're in your end range. Then engage on this side. Then slowly lean back until you can lift your fingers off the ground. Hold that for 5 seconds. Relax. Go back to your end range. Engage. Lean back until you can lift. Hold that and relax. You can do anywhere between 5 and 10 reps on that, depending on how hard you find it and how fatigued you're getting. Then we want to do some passive range lift-offs. So for this, it's the same position, just like this, except I want you to come to a point where you can just barely lift your palm and your fingers off the ground. And we're going to do reps of that movement. So this is all strengthening the closing side of the joint, the regressive tissue. And it's going to give you more strength and control and active range of motion, also known as mobility. One thing to look out for while you're doing these exercises is bending the elbows. So if my wrist is struggling to lift the fingers up, I might just bend the elbow to get the palm off the ground. And that's not going to be training my wrist. It's not really going to be doing anything. So just watch out for that one, guys. Okay, give that one a try. Let me know how it goes. And if you have any questions or requests, then feel free to leave those in the comments. Thanks for watching.